Okay, now let's get into Marvel. So we actually had a surprise Marvel Legend reveal. We had actually a couple Marvel Legend reveals, but one I kind of hinted to you guys was coming. And then also Agent Mobius. Mobius below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will be doing another news video on Wednesday after. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear it. Yo, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI news video. And we've got a lot of news to cover today, so let's jump right into it. And first thing, just let you guys know that Hasbro's announced that this coming Friday, which is the 11th, they will be holding another live stream event with the Power Rangers brand team. So anything new and relevant for Power Rangers they reveal, we'll be sure to have full coverage up on TNI. And then I'll probably end up doing a news video for you guys. And then, of course, as I told you in the last news video, this coming Wednesday, they will also be doing a live stream event for Star Wars. So we'll be getting some new Star Wars reveals on Wednesday, and then again on Friday, it'll be Power Rangers. Updating on a story I talked about last week, and I did mention this in the live stream yesterday, but in case you missed that, it has been announced that GIJoe classified Snake Eyes figure with Timber, the deluxe figure, is going to be going up for pre-order this coming Thursday, which is the 9th. So it should be 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It is looking like this is a fan channel exclusive, so expect most online e-tailers like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store to have this available. I don't think it'll be that hard to get. I don't think it's going to sell out in minutes. The cost on it is going to be $39.99, and then it is said that it's going to actually start seeing release on July 1st. And then also for you GIJoe fans, something else that we talked about in the live stream yesterday, but if you're collecting the Walmart exclusive retro line, even though Hasbro didn't reveal anything on Friday, new figures have actually started to hit Walmart stores. Wave 4, which is going to include a new Stalker figure and a Cobra Trooper. So these have been found in places like Kentucky and Illinois, possibly more stores, but I know they've been found in those states. Now, as far as going up online, my guess is it won't be until July when Walmart has their CollectorCon event, probably around San Diego Comic-Con time. That is when I expect these to be available online. But they are hitting physical stores. We can see these images thanks to Josh, and you can see Stalker is actually a new figure. It looks much improved over the 25th anniversary version. And then the Cobra Trooper has a new head sculpt with a removable helmet. And then it looks like it's using the same body as the Fangcopter pilot that was also released in the retro line. For you Lady Death fans, just an update on that story I talked about last week with the new Hellwitch figure coming from Loose Collector. We've got some additional images and details. That presentation video went up on Friday. The figure should be going up for pre-order today. I haven't checked to see if it's available for pre-order yet, but today is the day that it should be going up for pre-order. The figure is going to have 29 points of articulation. It's going to include an energy sword, multiple hands, removable wings, and an alternate chest, which is in fact a bare chest, which is something, how she appeared in the comics. So a little bit on the naughty side, but there you go. And again, this figure should be going up for pre-order today. Okay, so let's now get into McFarlane toys, and I've got quite a bit to share with you, some of which we did talk about yesterday in the live stream, but I'm going to go on and repeat here. So first of all, this weekend we got our first official images for the upcoming 66 Batman TV series retro line. These we saw listings leak out, I think it was back in February. These are listed as 6-inch action figures, not 7-inch like the normal DC Multiverse figures. The first wave is going to have Batman, Robin, and Joker, which you can see here. There's also going to be a Batmobile and a Batcave playset. So we're getting glimpses of those. Not great looks, but overall, from what we're seeing with this new image that was released, it is definitely looking pretty cool. Now, I don't have any information on exactly when these are going to go up for pre-order or when they're going to be released. We've seen some initial pricing information on these from overseas retailers, but I'm not sure exactly how that's going to translate to here in the United States. I don't know how extensive the playset's going to be. We just, again, have this kind of close-up that shows the backdrop with the back computer and some other accessories, and then a place for the actual Batmobile as well. So it looks pretty cool. Hopefully McFarlane will be releasing more details. Besides these figures, we've seen listings for a Riddler figure, an unmasked Batman figure, which will be some type of New York Comic Con exclusive. We've also seen indications that we're going to be getting Batman and Joker in their swim trunks, probably with a surfboard, something that appeared in one of the episodes. And we also saw Mattel had done versions of those back, a couple years ago. So again, when more details do become available on this line, I'll be sure to pass them on to you. And then also this weekend, we got our first look at McFarlane's new Avatar, the Legends of Aang figures. So McFarlane first announced that they were doing this license back in October, but this is our first look. Now these appear to be the 5-inch figures. They are doing some 7-inch figures, but these are the 5-inch. So we saw them do something similar with My Hero Academia, where they started doing both 7-inch scale and 5-inch scale. So these are in fact the 5-inch scale figures. And we can see that we are getting, in this first wave, we're getting Aang himself, of course, Katara, Sokka, Prince Zuko, and then the Appa is actually listed as a 7-inch scale beast, but you can see it works pretty well with these 5-inch figures. So I don't know if this is technically intended to go with the 7-inch figures or it's made for the 5-inch figures, but we are getting him, and he is featured here. And then there should be other things that are coming. There should be some 7-inch figures. I've seen listings for Aang and Zuko, and there's a 12-inch figure of Aang that's supposed to be coming, and then there's also a 5-inch scale Aang and glider pack that's supposed to be coming for this line. So no images of those, but again, we've seen overseas listings indicate those are in the works. Okay, so one final bit of news I have for you guys on the McFarlane front, which is kind of an update to a story I talked about last week. So last week I told you how some new listings for DC Multiverse and Mortal Kombat had shown up online. It was from a comic book store in Canada, and while I didn't have any idea whether these listings were accurate or not, being that I had never seen this place do any of the listings. We often see overseas retailers list stuff, but I'd never seen this place list anything before. And as of last week, they were the only ones listing these. But we've now got additional overseas retailers starting to list this stuff, which doesn't mean it's 100% confirmed, but definitely makes it much more likely. So just to go over what I talked about last week. Again, now having multiple places list these. We've got the Speed Force Flash, which is a New York Comic Con exclusive. Likely will be offered somewhere here in the US online, but I don't know where. I'm guessing that's just the Snyder Cut Flash with some Speed Force effects added to it. Then we're getting an animated series Flash, an animated series Superman in black suit. We're getting Lex Luthor in power suit. We're getting Lobo, a reverse Flash, Superboy Prime from Infinite Crisis, a Swamp Thing, as well as a variant Swamp Thing, so I don't know what the difference is going to be between the two figures. Then several Batman-related figures based on the Three Jokers storyline with Batgirl, Red Hood, Batman, the Joker from The Killing Joke, the Joker from Death in the Family, and then the classic Joker. For Mortal Kombat, we're getting the Shao Kahn Platinum Kahn, the Liu Kang fighting Abbott figure, the Kotal Kahn, and then also from DC, the Joker as he appeared in the Mortal Kombat 11 video game. Now, on top of all of that, we are also getting additional listings from Damning Toys here that we haven't seen before. And these are for both the Witcher Netflix series, not the video game ones, but the Netflix series, and then also from Warhammer. So for the Witcher, and if I mispronounce any of these names for either Warhammer or Witcher, I apologize. I'm not super familiar with these properties. But we're getting Geralt, which we've seen some teases from McFarlane, which is listed with a cloth cape. We're also getting a Kikamura battle version, which is bloody. It's listed as bloody. And then we're getting a mega figure of Kikamura. Again, if I mispronounced that, I do apologize. And then Jaskier from Season 1 with multiple heads. So that looks like the first round of Netflix-based The Witcher figures that we're going to be getting. Going back to DC Multiverse, there's also indications that we're going to be getting finally that Harley Quinn from the Birds of Prey movie. That was one that was featured on the back of the packaging with the first wave of figures when the line first launched, but we never actually got the figure, got held back for some reason. But now it appears that it is going to be coming out. Then for Warhammer, we are getting, and again, if I butcher the names, I apologize, Revere, I don't know. And there's most of these all have artist proof variants, so the unpainted versions, and that one does have an unpainted version. Gene Stealer, as well as the unpainted artist proof. Raven Guard Veteran Sergeant, and then a Big Mech variant, again artist proof. And then for Orc, we're getting one with a buzzsaw and one with Shuda. Not sure what Shuda is. And then there will be an unpainted artist proof version of the Shuda. So a lot of stuff coming from McFarlane Toys. I really kind of feel like Hasbro and McFarlane are having a competition to see how much stuff they can release at one time. It just seems like they're cranking more and more stuff out. You know, that doesn't even include, again, the 66 Batman stuff, and they're going to be doing Disney Mirrorverse figures. Those are supposed to be coming. We haven't seen any official word on those yet, but those should be coming from McFarlane. So, you know, and then probably even more stuff that we haven't even seen. So definitely a lot of stuff in the pipeline from McFarlane. And then, like, you know, Hasbro's the same way, where it just seems like they're cranking out more and more stuff. It's great on one hand, and on the other, especially if you collect a lot of these different lines, it definitely is kind of hurting the wallet there a bit. But you know, I guess, you know, we should take it while we get it. For you Masters of the Universe fans, we've got a new Masters of the Universe Origins figure coming. This is an online exclusive. You can get it at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. It is of the Eternian Guard. So this one has two different head sculpts, so you can either feature it as an army builder as the Eternian Guard, or you can get the Man-at-Arms head sculpt with the shaved mustache. So, you know, you can have it as Man-at-Arms, or you can have it as an army builder Eternian Guard. So this figure, again, is available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store and is slated for release in December. Okay, now let's jump over to Marvel. So we had a surprise Marvel Legend reveal today, and then a second Marvel Legend reveal, which I kind of hinted to you guys was coming on Friday and during the live stream, which isn't action figure oriented. But before we get into those, let's talk about some other Marvel stuff. So just this morning, the overseas company Sen-Ti-Nel teased another one of their AV or SV action figures based on Into the Spider-Verse. So they had already done Miles Morales, which is out now, and now it looks like they're going to be doing a version of Peter B. Parker. Now, based on the images that we've seen, this looks like a skinny version of Peter B. Parker, you know, before he hit hard times and started packing on the pounds. You know, it was listed as the bathtub version, which, you know, in the movie, he's sitting in the bathtub sobbing after Mary Jane dumps him. So I think that's what it's kind of in reference to. It looks like it might come with that display base, that gargoyle display base. So we don't have really specific details yet, but it will be going up for pre-order on the 17th. And by that point, we should have, you know, official details and images and everything. So I'll be sure to update you guys on this as soon as, you know, more information becomes available. For you MAFEX fans, it looks like they are adding an additional accessory to the upcoming MAFEX Avengers Endgame Iron Man Mark 85 figure. So this figure has been available for pre-order for a while now. It's due out this summer. But a new accessory that had not been shown with this figure is the Nano Gauntlet, and there's two versions of it. You can get it with the hand open or a snapping gesture hand. So, you know, this thing was actually talked with quite a few accessories already. You got that electricity lightning reactor thing for his back. He came with two arm cannons, the electro shield, and the bladed weapon as well. So, you know, this one definitely seems to have all the gadgets from Avengers Endgame for Iron Man, which is pretty cool. But anyway, you know, definitely a cool figure. This figure is available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. Now getting into Marvel Legends. So first of all, I just want to let you guys know, if you missed out on the previous Walmart exclusive Deadpool 2 cable figure, it looks like it is getting a new run and will be offered online at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. The figure is available for pre-order now and is slated for release in September. I showed folks these images yesterday during the live stream, but I just wanted to give another look here. If you're into the Eternals, this is the Build-A-Figure for the upcoming Eternals Marvel Legend Wave. We had seen some small images from the back of the packaging of the figures and even it disassembled, but this is really our first look at the figure fully assembled, and it is of Gilgamesh, which in the movie will be played by actor Don Lee. And no, he's not huge or anything. He's just a normal sized character, which I believe is how he is in the movie. And again, this is the Build-A-Figure for the upcoming Eternals wave, which Hasbro has not yet officially announced, but figures have been kind of slipping out over the course of the past year, since originally the wave was supposed to be out last year. Now for the 2 Marvel Legend reveals that were made today. So first of all, this one is the Marvel Monday reveal, the first Monday of the month reveal that we always get. So it is another version of Captain America's shield. It's a role play item. This time it is the blue stealth version from the Winter Soldier movie. So this shield is available for pre-order now. You can get it at places like Big Bad Toy Store. And then the surprise reveal today is another Marvel Legend figure based on the upcoming Loki series, which premieres on Disney Plus this coming Wednesday. Looks like it should be pretty good overall. I'm looking forward to it. But those of you who've been wanting the Owen Wilson character, Agent Mobius, he is in fact getting a figure. This is going to be released as a Target store exclusive here in the United States. It is available for pre-order now. Last time I checked, it was still available. I don't think this is going to sell out too fast. I don't think this is going to be a super hard figure to get. But, again, if you've been wanting an Owen Wilson figure, the likeness looks pretty good. He's wearing the suit and everything. He does have some accessories from the series. And as I said, this is a Target store exclusive and will be out hitting Target stores in October. Now, remember that there is a second Disney Plus wave coming later this year, and one of the figures in that wave should be based on the Loki series. Some were wondering if maybe it was going to be the Owen Wilson character. It's more likely, especially now that we're getting the Owen Wilson Mobius character as a standalone, the Disney Plus wave is probably going to be another version of Loki. I know a lot of people are hoping for the political version of Loki, so I think that's a good possibility, but we'll have to wait and see. All the other figures in that wave are based on the upcoming What If animated series, which is going to premiere on Disney Plus sometime in August. And then real quick, for you Funko Pop fans, we're also getting, of course, pop versions from the Loki series of both Loki himself, and then also Agent Mobius. And those are available everywhere, and you can pre-order at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store, and those are slated for release in July. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about in the comments section below. I will be doing another news video probably on Wednesday after the Star Wars live stream, and then probably another one on Friday after the Power Rangers live stream, and then of course we'll be doing my own live stream on Sunday, so hopefully you'll be able to check that out. As always, stay safe out there, guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.